Hi, my name's Carolyn Hookman. I'll be guiding you from the control tower. You are now entering training mode. I'll show you how to control your plane and view the HUD in normal mode. I'll begin by showing you how to control your plane. Then I'll explain how to view the HUD. I'll hand the control stick over to you when I'm through with this lesson. Press the Start button if you want to end training mode. Okay then, let's begin. The A button raises throttle and increases acceleration. Pressing the A button at 100% throttle turns on the afterburner. The amount of fuel you consume is dependent upon how fast you accelerate. The B button lowers throttle and decreases acceleration. When landing, the L and R triggers move the plane left or right. In normal mode, the landing gear brakes work automatically. When throttle is at its lowest during a landing, the landing gear brakes turn on. The landing gear will rise automatically when speed increases after takeoff. In normal mode, the landing gear will work automatically. Use the analog thumb pad to raise and lower the plane's nose. Moving the analog thumb pad left and right adjusts the plane's bank. The plane will continue to bank in the direction you move the analog thumb pad. The plane will continue to rotate if you don't let go. The L and R triggers control the plane's rudder for making minute adjustments. Pressing the digital D-pad up operates the air brake for reducing speed. Each press rotates between on and off. In normal mode, left and right on the digital D-pad switches between three views. Cockpit view is the view from the cockpit. Behind view is the view from behind the plane. Front view is the view from in front of the plane. Pressing the X button when in cockpit view switches to pilot view. The view is returned to normal by releasing the X button. Pilot view is helpful when you want to locate the other pilot's position. The camera zooms to the other pilot when he can be viewed from the cockpit. If close enough to see the other pilot, an arrow will appear showing his direction. At the same time, a round mark will appear on radar for the enemy. Go to the Option menu and check out the other views that are available. There are some views that can only be used during replay. The Y button fires one of your weapons. Your weapons consist of guns and missiles. The computer automatically selects whether to use guns or missiles. Weapons only fire when there's another plane that you can attack. To fire a missile, start by aiming at the enemy plane. The missile sight automatically tracks the enemy plane. Next, press the Y button when the command Shoot appears. To use your guns, start by aiming at the enemy plane. The sight indicates where your shots will go. Make sure you are in range before pressing the Y button. The HUD displays the selected weapon and remaining ammo. That's how you control your plane. Now let's talk about the HUD. This is the speedometer. It displays your speed in knots. 1 knot is about 1.15 miles per hour. This is the altimeter. It displays your altitude in feet. This is the engine thrust meter. It displays engine output. 60% is the lowest output and 100% is full throttle. This is the heading scale. It shows which direction your plane is facing. 36 is due north. 09 is due east. 18 is due south. And 27 is due west. This is the velocity vector. It shows the direction your plane is heading. This is the pitch scale. It shows how high or low the plane's nose is pointed. This is the whiskey mark. It shows exactly where the nose of the plane is pointed. This is your Mach speed and G's. The upper number is Mach speed and lower is G's. This is your radar. It shows the location of moving objects and important landmarks. The location and heading of aircraft in the fan-shaped area will be displayed. Aircraft outside the fan-shaped area will be indicated by blinking red lines. Radar can only show the location of aircraft within a narrow field dead ahead. Try switching views to determine the location of other aircraft. That concludes basic flight instruction. I'll hand the control stick over to you now. Try and apply what I've taught you. In training mode, your weapons have unlimited ammo. Press the Start button if you want to end training mode. Training mode ends automatically when you run out of fuel or crash. Okay then, give it your best shot. Target to your upper left. Target dead ahead. Target in missile range. Box 2. Target at 6 o'clock. Target to your upper right. Target in missile range. Box 2. Target in gun range. Target dead ahead. Target at 8 o'clock. Target below at 5 o'clock. Target at 4 o'clock. Target to your upper right. Target in missile range. gun range. Target in gun range. Target dead ahead. Kill! Fire on target! Target at 6 o'clock. Target to your upper left. Target dead ahead. Time up!
Now it's time to start your training. I'm Ryan Camarillo. I'll be in charge of your briefing. Chris Anthony will instruct you during your flight. Good luck. You'll start by learning the basics in a T3 Recipro. We'll start from the takeoff position.
Full throttle. At 80 knots, pull the control stick and take off.
Gear up.
Climb to 500 feet. That's good. Keep level. Weirdo. Full throttle. At 80 knots, pull the control stick and take off.
Gear up.
Climb to 500 feet. That's good. Keep level. What's with that?
You need to practice more. You're going too slow. Okay. You're too high. You're too high. You need to practice more. Now it's time to start your training. I'm Ryan Camarillo. I'll be in charge of your briefing. Now it's time to start your training. I'm Ryan. Chris Anthony will instruct you during... You'll start by learning the basics in a T3. We'll start from the takeoff position on the runway. Raise throttle to 100%. When you exceed 80 knots, pull back the stick to slowly pull up the nose. You'll stall if you pull back too fast. Climb to 500 feet while maintaining a pitch of 15 degrees. Stay at 500 feet and maintain level flight. That's the end of this training session.
Full throttle. At 80 knots, pull the control stick and take off.
Gear up.
Climb to 500 feet. That's good. Keep level. You can do better.
You're going too slow. Okay. That's it. That's how to do it. I know you can do better. This time, I'll show you how to turn. You'll start the training session at 5,000 feet, 160 knots. Your heading should be 36 degrees when you start. Check it on the cockpit's heading scale. Move the stick right to tilt the plane 30 degrees. While still tilted, pull back on the stick just a bit. This will turn you right. Turn 180 degrees. When your heading reaches 180, move the stick left to maintain level flight. A heading of 180 degrees will read 18 on the heading scale. This time, I'll show you how to turn.
Roll right, raise your nose slowly. Return to level flight at a heading of 180 degrees. Keep level, maintain altitude. Time's almost up. Time's up. Roll right, raise your nose slowly. Return to level flight at a heading of 180 degrees. Keep level. Maintain altitude. That was good!
This time I'll show you how to land. Control the plane carefully and with confidence. You'll start from 700 feet, 80 knots. You'll be on your final approach, so there's no need to make any turns. Just keep descending until you can land. Adjust throttle to maintain 80 knots and control the plane so the velocity vector overlaps the tip of the runway. When you're near the runway and are at 100 feet or less, reduce speed to 70 knots. Raise the nose slowly and maintain that position while making small adjustments so that you can descend gently. Use the rudders to adjust your direction and stay on the runway. Throttle down to minimum power and stop.
Gradually lower altitude while heading for the runway. Maintain speed. Maintain 70 knots, raise pitch to 5 degrees. Aborting training. Gradually lower altitude while heading for the runway. Maintain speed. Maintain 70 knots, raise pitch to 5 degrees. Aborting training. Gradually lower altitude while heading for the runway. Maintain speed.
Gear up.
Maintain 70 knots, raise pitch to 5 degrees. training. Gradually lower altitude while heading for the runway. Maintain speed.
Abort training. This time I'll show you how to land. Control.
Lower landing gear and prepare to land. Gradually lower altitude while heading for the runway. Maintain speed.
Exceeding gear down speed limit. Exceeding gear down speed limit.
Maintain 70 knots. Raise pitch to 10 degrees.
Exceeding gear down speed limit.
Aborting training. Lower landing gear and prepare to land. Gradually lower altitude while heading for the runway. Maintain speed. Maintain 70 knots. Raise pitch to 10 degrees. way down. Stop. Apply the gear brakes. Aborting training. Lower landing gear and prepare to land. Gradually lower altitude while heading for the runway. Maintain speed. Maintain 70 knots. Raise pitch to 10 degrees. Throttle all the way down. Stop. Apply the gear brakes.